Hey, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Pocky from Team Travillains, and with today's video I'm gonna showcase you guys my back-to-back undefeated deck profile. It's time, boys. So for the deck profile, let's start with the X. We play 5 in total. The classic 4 of Koromon. This one enables you, once you check security, to get more draws in. So he's a consistency piece in that. And for the 5th egg we play the Yokomon. This is really great in combination once you do the Ancient Greymon combo to still draw extra card that you might need. And now let's start with the rookies. We play the 4 of Goat Flamon because this is really great. Like on play, this one can grab you anything. We can grab you a Tokuya or a 10 Warriors / hybrid card. And on deletion, he has the same effect with the old Flamon. We play 3 of those because next to the Ukomon in deck, which is the best start that you want from raising, is you want to build up your Ancient Greymon combo in the back. And the on deletion is really clutch because once you die end of turn, you can always at least start with 1 tamer in the follow-up turn. So this one keeps aggression. So you want to, so I play 7 targets for those. And then for the other Flamon, you play the 2 of Piercing Flamon. Yes, he has no on-play effect, so that sucks a little bit about him. But what I like him the most is because of the inherit. There are situations into certain matchups, like when you raise with like in Burning Greymon and you raid something and do the ancient combo from there, you can like clear 2 bodies and still check security, which is very valuable. And also with the Emperor Greymon combo that you want to collect your hybrids, the piercing is really needed to do the maximum output of damage. And then for the last rookies we play the 3 of Ukomon. This is really great, like this is your best rookie to start with because this card allows you to see your combo pieces, get more consistency in from this card. So this is 12 rookies. Then for the level 4s, the bread and butter, let's start with the Menace himself, the Promo Gunimon. This card is so nutty, like when you start in raising with him, it's always hilarious to see your reaction of your opponent's face. Like, they can feel the threat coming, like this one in the back, your opponent always needs to respect the follow-up turn. So we play 3 of those, and you can stack his effect like from the inherit, it's really nice, like the 1 punch mono decay essentially goes just for 1 memory once you go into Ancient Greymon. So that's really neat. Then for our hybrid 4 gamesies, we play the other Agunimon. I just love this artwork so much. The new one from the box topper, not a fan of him, so we still on the old ones. And this one in combo with the Burning Greymon allows you to warp into Ancient Greymon, so you want to max out on those. And both of them together are so nice. And even like for the Burning Greymon, he himself is like, I love this card, like he has like a raid, you can let's say crash into a mother, then evolve. Even if you don't have your Ancient Greymon combo, you can still go into Aldermon for free and have a 16k raider, best case with a piercing underneath, so that's really strong. And both of them which have the inherent effect of a 2k push here. Then for the other, so for the 1-offs we play the BT18 Agunimon. This is really nice, like you can slide evolve on top of your Burning Greymon for 0, so it's just a 1 free draw in itself, which is really good. And it has the same inherit, and when digivolving you can grab anything back that you need. Like if you miss an Ancient Greymon that's in trash, you can recycle combo from there. Or if you need another piece like another Burning Greymon or another Agunimon that you need to finish your opponents off, this card can help you out. And it can also grab your Ancient Garden Deity. Once it's in trash, let's say buy an analog youth, it's really good. Then we play the Gallantmon, aka in Switzerland we say Nazi for game. This card is so naughty, like you can do the 5 security check combo, right? And he has the on-play effect because you can like play him off with the Ancient Greymon, the old one, the PT4, play him out, and just on play he gets rush, or even you can evolve in on top of your new Takuya and end of turn attack for game. The only reason I don't play more of him is for one, deck space, and for two, you don't want to see this card too early because you want to see your other main hybrids to follow up your combos. 10 level 4s, 13 if the promo Gunimon. Then for the level 5s we play the Aldamon. Aldamon is also really nice. Most of red hybrid players only play this card at 1. It's fair because this is not a traditional red hybrid like from the BT 12 to 13 days, right? But I still like this because there are still situations where you don't have the full combo in hand, so it's still nice to, like say, raid with Burning Greymon, evolve on top of a Tamer with the combination into an Aldamon for 0, do damage and still evolve on top of the Aldamon into a level 6, really strong. And overall, like, the ability to have the inherit effect so it doesn't check any security effects is really clutch and really important, because into certain matchups like, let's say, 3-grid Angels where they have like tons of security effects, this one wins you games. And then the Menace, the level 6 Ancient Greymon, he has security attack +1, on play you can Digicross him, -3 for every target, so Gunimon and Burning Greymon. And also when Digivolving, so if you do the combo, you can always kill a body with the same amount of DP than him, or lower. And what's really great about him is just the recycling ability to like still keep aggression even though you just did like at least 2 checks. It's really good. And then we played the legend, the one who took many names the past few weeks, BT4 Ancient Greymon. This one in combination with Agunimon just alone does 3 checks, and you can like end your turn giving your opponent 2 memories when you evolve on top of your Flamemon, right? Then you come up, slide evolve into a Burning Greymon, you swing effect go into an Agunimon, and then you have the promo Agunimon underneath, the evolution cost into a Burning Greymon comes down from a 3 cost to a 1 cost. So essentially this play is just a 2 memory play to swing for 5 checks. So this is really strong and it came up a lot in the last few weeks, so that's neat. And then for the Pocky Spice, this is my own recipe. We play the 2 of BT18 Emperor Greymon because this is so nice. Like, for one, it has a secondary evolution requirement of having a Takuya with 5 sources underneath. You can still evolve on top of him. So what I like to do most is like I put the 5 sources underneath. Let's say if you play against an Imperial player, you do your Ancient Greymon shenanigans. Best case you do your checks, right? But if they ace you and they have no protection to follow up on that, you just go into Emperor Greymon, suspend their whole board, do 1 check with the Piercing Flamemon underneath. So you do 2 checks, clear a body, he restands, and best case scenario you have the new Takuya underneath, you can swing again. So this won me many games because most of the opponents don't expect this card. So I love him for that. Plus, like, the artwork goes hand in hand with the BT17 Ancient Greymon. And now for the Tamers. I'll move this up a little bit. We play, I think, 11 Tamers. The Memory Tamer, the new one, Tokyo and Koji. This is so great. For one, it sets up your memory, which is important. And start of main, you can like collect your hybrids from trash underneath. And for every other tamer, you can put the threshold up by 2. So by just having like, let's say, another Takuya and an analog youth, you can put 5 sources underneath, as long as there are other names. So that's great, like to beef up your Ancient Greymon plays, to beef up even your level 4 plays. And what's also neat about this card, like you can collect your spirits, right? Do just the Ancient Greymon combo with the Burning Greymon and Agunimon and go on top of your Ancient Greymon. The sources you collected also go into the threshold to do more security checks, so you can even check 5 pieces from there. And we want to play more memory tamers, so we play 1 BT12 Takuya. And then for the other Takuya, we play the BT17 one. This is really great because start of main, once your opponent has a Digimon, you can gain a memory. And for your whole like Ancient Greymon combo, you only really need 2 memories to evolve on top of your Takuya. And Inherit is also really nice, it gains piercing, so that's really good. And for the last Takuya, my favorite one, because of the artwork and for the effect. The reason I only play 1 is you don't want to see it early. It cannot gain you memory start of main, and it's not a memory setter. This is just really good, like if you're in mid game or even late game, if that ever happens, you can close out games with this, because in combination with the Ancient Greymon, because it has been ruled out by Bandai, when you collect your 5 spirits with its effect and warp in top of an Emperor Greymon, you don't need to do it. So you can skip that line, and then you have 5 sources underneath, and then you do your Burning Greymon combo into Agunimon, go on top of this Ancient Greymon, and then you have like 5 plus 2, so 7, so it checks for 8 securities. This is like really nice to close out games, especially against the Angels matchup or like any other second matchup. If that happens, like you can burn away all the securities. And what's also really good is like the new Takuya and Koji. You just need to collect like worst case, like a Piercing Flamon, start of main. Go on top of like any level 4, because you start your turn at 3 for 2, then evolve on top of your Aldermon for 1, and then evolve for 5 into your Emperor Greymon. His effect allows you for every color in your sources, since you have 3 colors, red, purple and yellow, you can suspend 3 bodies and strip 3 sources from a Digimon. And then his when Digivolving effects allows you even to swing into security or into a Digimon. So this is really great to clear a body, let's say they have an ace. And then his effect, once he kills something in battle, he restands. And since he has the Piercing Flame on underneath, you check 2 securities. And then the end of turn effect triggers at the very end of Takuya and Koji, and you can swing again. So you can either do 4 damage, or if your opponent has only 2 securities left, you swing for the first swing 2 securities, restand, and then swing for game. So this is why I still like the PT7 Takuya as well as the new Takuya, because those two together enables your Emperor Greymon plays so much. So, and for the last 3 tamers of the deck, we play the Analog Youths. This card is so essential for the whole deck, because just for 2 memories it can set up your hybrids in trash for your Takuya plays, which you need. And just the ability to reveal top 3 and grab a Digimon is so important, because you need to see your combo pieces right for your Ancient Greymon plays. And in combination, especially with the Ancient Greymon, for the memory juggle is really important to keep turn and build your second stack from there. And then for the last portion of the deck, we play the option cards. We play the one of Ancient Garden Deity. This card is so clutch, because for 1 you can recycle Ancient Greymons back from trash, which you cannot do in this deck except you have the Agunimon from BT18. And this card gives you so much value, like you can recycle a combo piece that you need and play a tamer from hand for free, or the BT18 Takuya, which normally costs 5, you can drop just for 1. And having decent security is also really clutch. Like, let's say they have tamer hate, they kill your tamers, they check security, this one got revealed, and you can start your next turn with a tamer. It's really nice. Normally I will play this card absolutely at 2 because it gives you so much value to the whole strategy. But for this format I really wanted to test out the red memory boost because I still had like some situations where a top 4 search was needed to get the last piece that you need to finish up your opponents, and just overall to bring more consistency in. Like, you can just drop this, have a Gunimon in raising, or even like just a Flamemon in raising, and then let's say your opponent chokes you at 1 memory, you can delay this option, start your turn with 3 memories, which you need to go on top with a Flamemon with a Gunimon. So that's really nice. So the last 2 option cards you play the Crimson Blaze. This card is so needed in this format for Red Hybrid because for once the Loogamon matchup, the Imperial matchup, any other purple deck that likes to go white, you can punish them with this card. So this is my deck, guys, in all its glory. Overall I'm really confident in my build, really happy how I performed. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments what you think, leave a like and subscribe, and we will hear us again in the near future. Thank you for the love, it has been real. I've been your host, Pocky from Team True Villains, and catch you guys later. Peace.